Yo, what is up, guys? It's just bringing you my first episode of my FIFA 20 career mode. Now, with this career mode, it's going to be basically on Saturdays here in Australia. I might move into Thursdays, but for right now, it's going to be Saturdays. If you do want me to bring them out on Thursdays, let me know. I'm trying to figure out something to fill that gap. I don't know if anyone would have seen my post on Instagram and Twitter telling you what happened with the Internet Cafe career mode. I'm just going to go through this as I talk. But yeah, so with that series, it pretty much, since I got my new PC, it pretty much just fried the any save files that I had, which is fun, but you know, go through the paces like you usually do. And yeah, so I don't want there, I want here. But yeah, so this is the brand new series that I'm bringing you guys. Whoops, my bad. I need to go a little bit further. Let's try and make it similar to my face, which I think if I kind of get a hairstyle and a beard style that sort of isn't too, like, you know, like too massive, then I could kind of get it closer, but kind of my hairstyle, so that's kind of good, but let's see if we can get this face looking more just off generics. I'm not going to go too in depth into it. No, maybe that. I think that's usually the face model that I'm rock in this game, but gonna go with hat play. But yeah, so you would have seen by the either title or thumbnail on what team we're actually picking today, which we will get into in a second once I just finish up this little, let's go white internal, little thing. Yeah, that's looking good, and then we just go there and advance. So, as I was saying before, by the thumbnail and by the title, this will be with a League 2 team, which is the Forest Green Rovers. I've kind of done this like the last two games by myself without recording it, just because I kind of have fun doing these sort of things where it's like grab a team, you know, down in League 2 and try and build them up. I was thinking of doing Bolton because Bolton was such a big club when I was a kid, you know, they were actually in the Prem and everything, but I've chosen to go with the Forest Green Rovers just because I've done it multiple times. And black and green look cool. And I have ordered a jersey from them. So in the first few, I'll just be wearing, you know, tees and stuff like that. But eventually, we'll be getting Forest Green Rovers jersey in. You can kind of see, this is technically my challenging point. I know that there's, you know, all that. You know, anything past professional is exactly where I get challenged. If I just want to play casually, I usually go for semi-pro, but I do want to be challenged in this, so I'll do professionals, 6-minute halves. That's actually correct, which is funny. We're not doing international jobs. Now, stadium. Should we just stick with Town Park? I think that's decent enough because I don't think we want to go anywhere too big per se. Like, it's a small club. Ooh, sorry. It's a small club. Let's just stick to that. And then, now this is a new feature that FIFA has this year, which is a financial takeover, which is like giving you funds at the beginning of the year. You can go from 10 mil all the way up to 500 million, which would be crazy for a club at my level, well, at the level that it is. Now, I was thinking, just to maybe help us out per se, with a few maybe signings that I want to get. Oh, did that shake my camera? It does, but you don't see it. Okay, cool. I just bumped my desk and the whole bloody everything around me just shook. But I was thinking, just for this, we'll go for a 10 mil because we can sign some players, maybe some older players to help us with our actual team. So I was thinking we'll just do an influx of 10, you know, and that would help us out getting some very key players. You know, I was thinking maybe getting some older players. Don't know who's actually still around. I know that Iron Robin is still in the game. I think Zabaleta's still in the game. So even if we can get some of those guys, or even go all the way out to the Turkish League or the MLS, or even in my country, the A League, we have some decent players that I might be able to sign. So I'm going to do a 10 mil financial takeover. Hopefully that will give us exactly the amount of money that we need to get some very key players. But we'll see how it comes out and how it does it. I do need to save a new career mode. Alright, so we're just going to jump into this. I'm probably going to do for a pre-season invite just so we can get some potential money. So we've got European Shield, which has another English club, two English clubs, 3 Netherlands clubs, a Norwegian club. I was almost going to say Danish, but that's definitely not the Danish flag. It's the Norwegian flag. And Romanian? I feel like we should just go top tier, not middle road. I was thinking we'll go middle road, but we'll go just top tier and see what we can do, see what we can get, and stuff like that. Let's go to the notifications, start this off. This first episode is just going to be getting pretty much a lot of this sort of nitty-gritty stuff out of the way, you know, and get into it. So this is just about the European International Cup. Tells us the players that we're dealing with. We've got the normal transfer window thing. We've got a youth academy. Wait, what? We have youth academy players straight up? When has this ever become a thing? I thought, okay, so we already have youth academy players, which is kind of good. We can kind of already build these guys up. And one of them is actually Australian. Sorry about that. 17-year-old left back, pretty decent. Okay, fair enough. We've already got youth players. That's actually pretty good. Normal objectives, scout reports, and introductions. So we're all good with that. We're all G with that, you know. We will. Can we? Why don't we look over the core team first? Let's do this. Let's look over the core squad. Don't really want to use a 5 at the back formation. So we use. Okay, let's look at our core team first, and then we can decide if we want to go with wingers or more of a central midfield sort of formation. How about that? So we got Collins and Matt up at the top, Adams, Sweeney, Winchester is the midfield, which Winchester is our captain, so we'll probably have to keep him in for now. What's his age? Am I blocking it? No. Also, just to let you know, my actual gameplay is this side, but I thought it was weird with the camera on the other side, so I'm looking at my call recording, which is literally no delay. But, you know, just the in-depths of recording and shit like that. But that doesn't tell me his age. So maybe we'll go into the list. So we do have a left midfielder in Caden. Kitching, would say. Moore Taylor, Goodwin, Wilson's a left back, decently good pace. McCree, and then so we don't really have wingers. We have Allen, who's a winger, and we have Caden, who's another midfielder winger sort of thing. So technically we could go a winging formation. We might want to if we're going for like someone like Iron Robin, but for right now I feel like we should go for a very content, maybe 4-1-2-1-2, like a narrow, like something like that maybe. Or do we go for just like a standard like 4-2-2-2? So we have 2 attacking mids, 2 holding mids with 2 strikers. Or because this is the formation I love to play. That's a formation I love to play. Which maybe we could work that out. So let's look at striking options. So we've got Mikowski, 89 pace, 57 shooting. Coville, which is 75. He's very underrated. He's probably a young player. Then we've got Collins and Matt. So Matt's going to be... Oh, and Stevens. So Matt's 100% going to be our substitution. See, just between Stevens and Collins, you'd have to go for Collins. Where you can go in the middle here, because you're our captain. You can be our... Oh, he has some decent speed. So does Adams. Maybe Adams can play out wide, hopefully. And then Caden can be the other side. Maybe switch them around because Caden's more of a left side player. No, wait. I'm getting my left and rights mixed up, which is fun. And then we've got another centre mid here on the bench, Whitehouse. So let's bring him in for Stevens at the moment. And then Mikowski compared to Collins. More speed, more physical. It's like the speed and the physical is my thing. Let's get Mikowski up there. He can be there for now. You know, for now, just for now, we can kind of build out this team and then figure out where we sit in the sense of. Oh, I have also missed Young here. But we do have a left back, but we do have a right wing back as well. Who can play left wing back? I'm gonna put him there for now. Into left back. I think that's where we're gonna sit right now. Oh, actually. I'm gonna keep you down there. Okay. Let me switch that up. Man, we don't really have that many midfielders, do we? Especially if I'm playing a real heavy midfielder formation. Okay, so this is our starting lineup at the moment. We can save that up and move on from there. Now, we probably want to look at some fitness and where we're building. So, let's change the drill up. Let's see what we're looking for. So we probably want to build more of like a passing midfield. So maybe we go past the target, and then we'll change up the players more into like the centre back positions. So we'll clear out the players. Oh, we can't choose these players because they're an extreme hot potato, which is better because their sharpness does get pulled up. Okay, so we already have a midfielder one. Okay, let's go for a striking one then. Okay, let's go for a shooting one. Let's go for maybe beat the goalie. I know it takes heavy on our striking, but let's take out, let's clear that up. Let's put in Mikowski because we need to, and then put in Matt and Allen, and then maybe Collins. Now let's go Stevens. Stevens had, I think, a higher pace, possibly. Okay, so we've done that, and then we need a defending one, which I want a higher defensive one. So even if it has to be, I'll go down in, I want to add one more defender to it. So even if I go down, I can add, yeah, Richardson. But maybe I want more Taylor on it instead of Wilson. I know, Wilson's on our, sorry, I mean instead of Goodwin. So take out Goodwin and we'll go more Taylor. Okay. I'm just going to simulate drills for the moment, just to get through some stuff, get this, episode more rolling on and stuff like that, because we haven't really done too much in this episode just yet. More of, building it up. I actually find that so funny that if you look on the jersey right there, it doesn't do numbers in the text, so it just says the square, which is funny. But we can progress on. We'll advance some time, get some things going and stuff like that. We've got Winchester, who's crucial. I should actually look at the squad and see what the kind of where everyone's sitting at in the way of contracts, in the way of role and stuff like that. So here's like our crucials at the moment. So McGree, Wilson, Moore, Taylor, Adams, Winchester, and Wagstaff. So, is Wagstaff's on our bench, I think. But his contract's expiring in 12 months. There's a few of them there. I don't know, it's just, well, he's 27. Let's delegate a renewal just to extend that out just a little bit. He's only 27. We can have him for a few years. Got a few important ones here. Okay, who's lower rated that's sort of oldish? Really, they're all pretty young except for maybe him. So I'm just going to add him to the transfer list, getting out. He's on loan, but he's the one that's in our thing. So maybe I should switch it up, get him out and our crucial one in. Got another one that's expiring. Our team's quite, except for Matt, might get Matt out as well because he's getting to that age and he's not that really high rated. So you probably want to get him out. Also, Stokes. Like if these older guys were a little bit more higher rated, then I'll probably keep them in. But we can see like where we sit with people. So let's put Wagstaff in the team and then jump into our first game, I'm gonna say. So let's put in Wagstaff and then change him over this side because then possibly no. Okay, whatever. And then why don't we jump into the first game? I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole, because there's the whole sim match thing nowadays, so we can jump in and stuff like that. So maybe, well, it's only, do I just play the first game? I feel like I have to play the first game. I think this is where I'm going to end the episode as well. So, you know, we're in the next episode, you know, we'll start pushing. We'll start pushing through.
Absolutely no complaints on the weather front. It's an ideal day for football then, here in Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. And we have pre-season group stage action from the European International Cup coming up for you. What a game this ought to be, Lee.
Yeah, first game of their pre-season. Time to dust off those cobwebs and start getting the fitness back, Derek. Wouldn't be surprised to see the manager give some...
The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances.
Oh, hell yeah. Give that man a yellow.
We've barely got started, and already a yellow card. Now, will that be potentially problematic for player and official?
Well, it will be, because the player's on the tightrope now. He's now thinking about everything that goes in front of him.
This is where I just... Oh, you know it's bad when... Okay. Let's see if I can do this. The accuracy isn't too low, but if we just put it right about here...
Short, and can he give them the advantage?
What?
They had to react, and did.
Maybe I took too long there. My bad. Because literally just as I press pause, just as I press shoot, it paused.
Sweeney.
Which is weird.
It might be on for them. Well read to put an end to that attack. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Watson. Stewart. Well, it could be on for him here. And it's there for him. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Right, so we take...
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. No, not the best challenge.
Really have to work on that passing.
Elliot Whitehouse. More Taylor. Promising sequence.
Oh, come on.
Oh, lovely ball. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Adams.
Oh, here we go. Come on, Castle.
Can he finish?
There we go.
And it's in!
First
all
goal
square again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Hopefully we can work on the counter.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
You know, some building.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
1-1. See how it goes now.
read it magnificently and intercepted. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Might be a chance here. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Alright,
So the whistle then.
that's the first
We're
half.
at the halfway stage in this match.
Maybe we should bring on, I don't know, someone. Maybe someone with a little bit more pace about them. Got a higher pace, right? I know I took him off, but maybe he will help up front. Cause maybe, Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna put Mikowski there. I know he's gonna do a little bit worse, just to build up this second half, and then I'm gonna put Allen up front, just because he's got a bit of pace about him. I know his shooting's not that great, but let's see how the second half goes now with this sort of more pacier Cam.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. And they are.
Oh, that's not great. Spread it out wide. Put down the wing.
The referee blows for a
Go
foul.
for the free kick. Get it back on. Get it back on. Not who I was going for, but
and there it is!
he puts it in the net.
No cushion now, and they just need to keep the
I think
concentration.
is that Allen? Yeah, that was Allen. He might actually be a good winning position.
Enjoy this passage of play.
He doesn't have the pace.
Superb passing, but then there's plenty to do from there.
You never know. He could.
Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Like
Great
maybe
strike.
super sub sort of thing.
So there it is,
Bring them on late
3-1
game.
the current scoreline here. Vigers. Well, they've lost the ball.
Alan Popster. I don't know if it is, but he gets it anyway. 4-1. 4-1. Alan's got a double.
Well,
he might actually be a very good winger.
Defender so easily, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
Maybe we should go for a winging formation.
It's a massive lead,
Alan
and it's very hard to
one.
imagine them losing it now.
Who? Hayden, I think, is the left mid.
So 20 minutes to go. There wasn't much of that offside decision. Could have
2
been a
minutes
business.
there. Pretty much at that 2 minute
And
mark.
the
I do
substitution
not
will
know why
come
that guy's
now.
coming on, because this thing's done.
And there it is.
There we
the
go,
whistle,
boys.
and it's a victory for the home
game
side.
one
They're going to be happy with
as
this
a
result,
win.
Lee.
So we can just pretty much jump back over into the menus and figure out where we're going to end it off. Alright, so let's just go through these little last notifications. Just looking for some options, you know. We're going to transfer. If anyone did just see that, they were saying Kylian Mbappe to Madrid. Pretty sure that's actually maybe a thing next season. I feel like there's already word in it. Where, like, I think also PSG... We won't get into this because then it starts a massive rabbit hole. But we do have a transfer offer for Matthew Stevens. He's 22, 58 overall. Do I really think I can get something for him? He is a reserve player. I feel like maybe I should just take it, get a little bit extra bank to maybe look at some transfers. But so that's pretty much what we're going to do for next week. Is keep going through, get a few more games under our belt. I might start picking up the pace and start doing a lot more sim sort of games so that they're quicker. But yeah, and we can develop the squad and go from there. So if you want to see more of this series or any of my content, please subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.